There you go. Perfect. Hey man, how are you today?
I'm well. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing good as well. I mean, it's morning, Sunday morning, so we're good,
Yeah. I'm usually up early, but I
Yeah,
don't know. I guess
I know what you mean.
yeah, man.
I know what you mean. So, well, welcome to the show. It is so cool to have you here. So, before we start, I have to give you an epic welcome. If you have seen some of my episodes before, you know exactly what I'm about to do. If not, that's fine. Let me show you then.
Cool.
At some point, it's gonna be a lot of audience, but you know how we're just starting here. So, but anyway, so starting with the whole interview now, tell me how your acting career started.
My acting career started when in high school. I went to like an all boys high school, and I had a Spanish class, and we had to do like a skit in Spanish, and I did my skit in Spanish, and the whole class was just like laughing. They loved it, and I think from then on, now I was like, all right, I want to continue doing this. I mean, I didn't know how serious it was gonna get with acting, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just continue doing this and see where it takes me. So it's funny, just started from a Spanish, like my Spanish class, and
yeah,
pretty much how it went.
Okay.
Trust my Spanish not even that good neither, but I tried.
Yeah, totally. And like, what were some of the things that you like some of the challenges that you had when you started? Because I think that whenever someone is just starting with like with this passion or with this project, at first you don't know basically what the hell you're doing. So what were like some of the challenges that you had, and how you were like, okay, I'm gonna continue doing it, and you overcome them, and yeah.
I think the challenges I had was just knowing where to start. Just knowing like the whole act, like the business of acting, and where it can take you and what you want out of it. Just kind of, I didn't really have like the guidance or the right direction to it, so that's very important. Like before getting into acting, just kind of knowing where you want to go with it.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have like a goal or just like the right path, you can just be running in circles and not going stuck in the same spot that you were in before. So that's very important.
Yeah, totally. I mean, at the end of the day, like once you when you started, you will try. I mean, you will see like these people on top, and then you're like, I wanna be like them. And then of course that whenever your career started, I mean, it's not gonna be like all. Yeah, it's a process here. So I get that once you like starting here, it is super complicated. And yeah, also I think at the beginning you will question yourself a lot of times that if you should like continue doing it or not, right?
Yeah, that's I mean, yeah, that happens a lot. Just depending on where you're at in your career, like you question yourself a lot. And again, you just have to figure out like, well, what do you want out of this? That's the most important part.
Yeah, totally. And like, tell me, like, what do you usually do, or what are some of the techniques you do in order to prepare a character for a project?
So it depends, like which, like when, like for an audition, or for like if I'm already casted.
Let's take both.
So for an audition, sometimes it's hard. Like sometimes I have to like think of something on the spot, or I use like audition techniques that I've from my acting coaches that I've worked with. And then on the when it comes to being casted now, the same thing. Like depending on the character, I would think of like a certain animal, an animal that the character that kind of represents who the character is. So like I would kind of incorporate that, like the animal's behavior into the character. So like from the way he moves, from the way he talks, from how he interacts with people. That definitely kind of helps too. And I learned that from an acting coach that taught me that technique. It's really benefited me.
Okay.
Auditioning and like most of the stuff that I've done.
All right. And what are some of the things that you enjoy the most about preparing and also playing a character?
I guess the discovery of the character, like just discovering new things. And then it also, I guess I kind of discover new things about myself that I haven't really discovered, like stuff that I brought up from, like you kind of delve into the character's past.
Okay.
And you kind of relate to it, so you kind of, I mean, you're playing like a new character, but then you also have like, a little bit of you in this character that you can relate to, that you can kind of just portray like on screen.
All right. Cool. Yeah. By the way, those in the background are my dogs. I mean, you know how it is that no matter like what, like if someone's passing, they will go all crazy. So.
Nah, in the background, I get it. I'm actually lucky. My mom, she's not here now, so she's like calling my name in the background or something. So I'm actually,
so. Yeah, I know what you mean. And what would you say is like an important aspect for those who recently started acting you know about?
An important aspect of acting, again, I would say just know where you want to go with it. Not another thing is maybe not think too much of the fame.
Yeah.
Like being famous, because I think a lot of people, well, not everybody has like a different goal when it comes to acting or whatever, especially like in that field, but just not focus too much on the fame, enjoy doing it. Like that's the most important. Like if you don't enjoy doing it, then what are you doing it for? Yeah,
totally. I mean, I think also that if you do it for the money, until the money comes, that maybe it's gonna take a while. You're gonna be unhappy and you're gonna be like all angry about it, and just don't make any sense,
Right. I mean, some people. I mean, again, I'm not saying that it's wrong, but just still kind of think about it, because you don't know what the end result can be.
Totally.
Maybe you can be famous, maybe you can't, but it just all depends on how you approach it.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, totally. Now, what would you say it's an important aspect for storytelling?
I would say an important aspect of storytelling is, I would say, make sure that you're playing the character right, and that you're really, really committed to it. Because if you're not, then people can kind of see that, like, all right, like he's not, like certain things about him and his character don't really match up. So. And then what the story is about too, like if it's something that you can relate to, or something that people haven't really seen or heard. I think that's the most important of it too. So like basically just giving it your all. Like even though you're the actor, you're still like a big part of the story. So it's your job to tell that story from your character's point of view.
Okay. Now, searching on YouTube, we will see 2 videos about you crushing it in 30-second slam. So tell me about that experience and about, what is it about?
So that, I forgot all about that. That was, it was like a competition.
Okay.
And I came across that just randomly, just like browsing the internet, and I was like, let me try this. And so again, like I'm still kind of like an introvert. I wasn't really into like acting, creating, none of that.
Yeah.
But I did it, and I was like, you know what, like, I enjoy doing it. Like I kept, even though I didn't win, obviously, but it's yeah, just being on stage and being able to do that, it was fun, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna keep doing this, and then yeah, like I definitely, and trust me, I'm not the type of person to get up on stage. Well, before I wasn't the type of person to get up on stage and do that, but here I am today doing it. I'm still shocked sometimes with it, you know.
Yeah, totally. And then you were in the, I mean, you were also in the short film Listen. So tell me about that film and about your character.
So the film Listen, yeah, from this director that I still know, and I keep in touch with. Really good person.
Yeah.
Listen was just about just two people in a relationship, and clearly one of them is not, you know, communicating with his partner. He's kind of putting everything else before her.
Okay.
And like work and work and work. And just like really just again not communicating, not really listening to her. And then in the end, it's just like, well, you know, he's about to lose her. So is he gonna continue doing what he's doing, or is he gonna change things up by proposing to her?
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Now, on your Instagram page, we can see that you have been involved in some projects. So can you tell me some of them, and also a little bit about your character on those?
So yeah, one project I was involved with was like a web series. And my character, basically, he lost his brother through police violence, and I mean he's not a perfect person himself, but you know, he lost his brother through that situation, and then he's trying to get justice, but in the end, I mean, for people I already saw it, my character dies. So,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't really he gets justice in another way, but you know, that's how that worked out.
Yeah.
One project, and then I think the last project I was in, I can't even remember. Like, it's funny, I do like so much, and I forget about, like, when you mentioned the 30-second monologue thing, I was like, oh shit, like I forgot that I had did that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And if you could describe your acting career at the moment, but in a movie, TV show, or why not even a video game, what would be the title of it?
Say that again for the...
Yeah.
Repeat that.
Yeah, so if you could describe your acting career at the moment, yeah, in a movie or a TV show or even a video game, what would be the title of it?
The title, I would say... That's a good question. I might just say what's next. That's all.
There you go. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's like the perfect title for like let's say like a trilogy, right? So the first one will be what's next, and then we can move along with different, you know.
Right.
All right, cool. Now, besides acting, we can also see on your Instagram page that we can see like so many art pieces. So tell me where the inspiration comes from to create them.
So just like stories that I have, either like if I want to tell a story, if I just want to create something that just express how I feel, express some like surrealistic view that I have. That's really what it is. And it's funny because, again, like I told you before, I wasn't into acting or art, none of that stuff. Even as a kid, like I was bad at art. I used to get upset when everybody's projects in class look better than mine. But yeah, like again, like as I got older, and I appreciate it more, and I feel like with art, again, there's a lot that you can tell from it.
Yeah,
a lot that you can display, and yeah. So that's what I think. Well, that's what I believe most of my art does. Just like either tells a story or just displays a feeling or some type of view that I want to put out to people.
Okay. And what are some of your favorite ones, and which ones could you say that describe parts of yourself?
One of my favorite one is a recent one I just did. It's actually a picture of me, and like the background is kind of just like an abstract background, just different colors, just and like with a clock. just kind of just you know being expensive just in life, and then me doing that, and just time, like especially like uh life is short,
Yeah.
so you just kind of have to live it how you want to live it, and just sometimes just be like, you know what, just fuck it, just
Yeah, totally. Now, you also receive a medal for climbing the top of the Rockefeller Center. So can you tell me about that experience?
it was good. It was really good actually, and I miss it because COVID changed everything now.
Totally.
Yeah, that's an event for people with MS.
Okay.
I did that because my cousin had it, and then I was like, and I'm into to being like physically active, working out, all of that. I'm all for that. So it's I think 66 flights of stairs you have to do. You can choose to run or walk or whatever. And I just decided to do it, and I've done it like almost before COVID, like at least maybe 3 times. I think the fastest time I finished was in like 11 or 12 minutes.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, now, I mean, your knees, you suffer from that when you get to the top, depending on how fit you are.
Cool. I can understand that. I mean, once you finish, your legs will be, your legs will be devastated after that.
Right.
Yeah. Now, I wonder, like, what motivates you? I mean, we can see that you do so many awesome things here and there. So what drives you? But also, like, what gets you back up whenever you're having like one of those days in which I just mentioned that you are kind of questioning if you should continue, if you should continue like pushing with your career or with the thing that you love the most. Like, what makes you be like fuck it, I'm gonna continue doing it. So.
That's a good question. It's hard to answer because sometimes I'm just like, I just get up and just do it. Like there are days, like there are times when I felt like just give it, especially now because everything has been so hectic with life and work, and I'm just like, I just sometimes I can't, like I feel like I can't give. If I give up, then what's gonna happen after that? What am I gonna do next? I'm gonna say that I gave up and I never really gave it my all. I just gave up and that was it. So it's just something that just comes up. Like I can't, like I don't want to give up doing what I'm doing.
There you go.
So, right.
And what can we expect from you in the future?
Hopefully being like commercials, or hopefully some more art. Well, no, definitely more art. Hopefully commercials. Supposed to be a part of another short. No, not a short film, a feature film, independent feature film. We'll see how that goes. And that's pretty much it. Sometimes I realize, like sometimes when you don't plan stuff, they can happen spontaneously. I mean, there's been times where I've got like auditions from somebody on Instagram, and I didn't even expect that. Even like traveling, I just came back from Antigua. That's where my family's from. And like I think the last day that I was leaving, my cousin had hit me up because she wanted someone to model for photos for a luxurious hotel. Ooh. And I'm not a model, but I'm just like, what, if the opportunity is there, like why not? So,
yeah, totally. Oh, cool. Now, since it's Halloween season, like tell me like what awesome costume are we expecting to see this year? So we can see on your Instagram that you will get like that you will have like some costumes here and there. So which one can we expect to see this year?
Mighty Ducks outfit. I have the Mighty Ducks jersey. I have the Mighty Ducks mask. I have the hat. I just got to get skates and then some like shoulder pads. We'll probably just work out some more and just get buff like in before Halloween.
Yeah.
Just to make sure like the extra weight, but yeah, probably the Mighty Ducks outfit.
That's so cool. And like my last question here is, what advice could you give to those who recently started either their acting career or in general someone who is just recently started to following their dreams?
My advice would be to know why you're doing it and enjoy it. Enjoy why you're doing it. Because again, like you don't want to be stuck just just doing what you're doing and not feeling like you have a purpose. So just again, know why you're doing it and enjoy why you're doing it.
There you go. All right. I mean, man, at the end of the day, what can I say? I mean, that's basically your career is super cool here. I mean, I'm super sure that if someone is going to reach awesome things in the future, for sure it's you. Keep killing it. Also, I mean, while I was doing like a whole research, right, for this interview, I mean, your Instagram page is super cool. Your art pieces, I mean, those are really cool here. I mean, those who haven't watched them, you really need to go see them right now. Leave them in the likes in the return. Keep doing it, because I do think that it's, especially during this whole crazy times, I mean, with the COVID and everything, that we need people that we can rely on, right? And the fact that you are just following it and you are just taking every opportunity that comes along the way, that's really cool. So I really need to give you an epic shout out for that. So here we go. Oh, there you go. No. Uh-huh. There you go.
Thank you.
Keep killing it. Also, I want to thank those who are watching this. If you're watching this later on the YouTube channel or listening this later on the podcast, make sure that you're following Jahim in all of his social media. Normally, what I would say is for you to put pause, leave a like, subscribe real quick, and then hydrate, and then go follow this guy. Leave a million likes. Spread the word, share the content that we have an amazing talented actor here. And man, again, thank you so much. Keep having an amazing rest of the Sunday, an amazing week, and I'll see you in the next one.
Thank you.
All right, have a good
one. All right.
Bye.